Yo, sir, it's Powerful Time. Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly. OG, no, fuck that. Run that shit back. It's your motherfucking boy. OG, the fly is high, is cool, is smooth, is host of them all. OG, Hatch, who the fuck it is, man. What's poppin', y'all? I hope you're out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. It's a whole lot of shit going on in Church Meditation each and every motherfucking episode. Was a shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped and joined the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all love and support, man. Keep building the empire brick by motherfucking brick. Was a shout out to everybody that's tapped in on YouTube at OGHatchTV. Be tapped in on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Audio Mac, etc., etc. I truly appreciate it, man. Review the motherfucking me pod. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Your boy OGHatch got a motherfucking me show. Let's get this shit in the right motherfucking me hands. Shit, man. Episode 215. A round of applause for all the day ones, man. Jesus Christ. That's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing, you know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you to everybody that just tapped into the journey, man. You know, I was asked the other day, you know what I'm saying, what is the podcast about? And I know I've sat down numerous times and penned some shit to what I would say when I'm asked that question, because I still get stumped. And I got stumped again when this person asked me this. You know, we talk about so much shit. You know, I'm still in the balance of trying to entertain folks, but also just do self-therapy. That's what this podcast truly is about. You know what I mean? This is an audio journal. I talk about a lot of serious personal shit, which we're going to get into also on this episode. But we also talk about the shits, the glitz, the glamour, the pop culture, the sports. We talk about all that shit. I'm a man of many talents, bitch ass nigga. I can wear many hats, my guy. But for the people who's been tapped in since day one, who's been a part of this conversation, that done talked about, you know, me being, you know what I'm saying, victims of sexual assault when I was a kid, my pops dying, you know what I'm saying, the grind, you know what I'm saying, my ex-girlfriend, you know, give me the clap, a whole bunch of shit. I done talked about a lot of shit that a lot of people would keep internal. I've talked about a lot of these things, and I've been able to help myself get things off my chest. And a lot of that shit that I talk about ain't some shit that a lot of people want to tune into on their ways to work. You know what I'm saying? At the gym, lifting weight. The shit I talk about a lot of times ain't for everybody. So I'm truly humbled. I truly appreciate everybody that finds, you know, entertainment and joy, you know what I'm saying, and humor in the things that I do cover, because, you know, a lot of shit is motherfucking me personal. You know, episode 214, you know, was my first in-person, you know, in having a guest in person, you know, on a podcast. You know, we've had plenty of people come virtual, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole COVID shit. We talked about, you know what I'm saying, with fucking CL the Source, my niggas from the Lou, Asia McQueen. We talked to Bree, you know what I'm saying, who's a motherfucking financial pioneer out here in AZ. We talked with a whole bunch of motherfuckers, and it was interesting to do it in person this time around, because I wanted to see how I would be reactive to someone in person. You know, a lot of times it's easy when you're interviewing somebody virtual, because you already pre-programmed to say, all right, I got to pause, you know what I'm saying, let these people talk, get shit off their mind, because we are, you know what I'm saying, on the web. You don't want to be overlapping motherfuckers. It's easier for me to control myself doing that virtual than it was for me to do that in person. I had a lot of people on my ass and you know what I'm saying, telling me about, you know what I'm saying, edits and shit like that. Things like critique me about, you know, so on that episode when it was come to over talking to guests and things of that nature. They say I poured a goddamn DJ academic speak. They said I poured an academic speak. And it's cool. I'm receptive to all criticism. I'm not one of those guys who, you know what I'm saying, put content out there and just think my shit's the best thing smoking. No, I'm not one of those guys. Like, I understand that there's people out there that, you know what I'm saying, have more, you know what I'm saying, that have more things that you're accustomed to seeing when you see podcasts. People have to understand that I'm not Joe Budden and Joe Rogan and shit like that. So the quality may not be there just yet, but the goddamn me content is A1 motherfucking me day one. That was the feedback that I got. A lot of people that was new. It was a lot of people who was new to the motherfucking me show on last episode. Like, the numbers is fucking crazy. Like, to see the people who was introduced to the podcast on that episode, that shit was fucking phenomenal. It is interesting anytime it ever happens, because when I do bring guests onto the goddamn show, obviously new ears and new eyes on the goddamn pod. But what I'm trying to do this time around is make the guest episodes more like the regular episodes. People have to understand when I was first bringing guests on, I was doing just straight interviews and shit like that, which is cool. I like to bring people on and shine light on them. But in the midst of bringing people on the podcast and when new people see the podcast, when I have guests on, back then the content really didn't match what I was already doing. It went from an audio journal to an interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm a great interviewer, but it was two different motherfucking me platforms. I might as well start a whole new show for some shit like that, which I maybe end up doing down the motherfucking me line. Just gotta probably get some co-hosts and stuff for that one. But it's a whole lot, you know. So there's a lot of feedback, a lot of positive feedback. You know, it's a lot of critiques. I like it. I appreciate it. When you get into this content space, for anybody out there that's even hesitant to get into the game, you have to be receptive to criticism. Motherfuckers is gonna say whatever they want to say because they not the motherfuckers doing it. When you not the one doing it, you quick to say what a motherfucker should do, what a motherfucker shouldn't do. But when you the person that's actually doing it, you can't look at that as it's coming from a place of hate. I always tell you, it ain't about the messenger, it's about the motherfucking message. And a lot of things that you people were out there saying that you gave me criticism about, I already was thinking my damn self. So that just gave me, you know what I'm saying, the attitude that, okay, yeah, I need to motherfucking go ahead and get this shit taken care of. So in the future, we don't have that motherfucking problem. Bringing the guests on the show made me realize I need to switch the setup even more. So when I get some more time off work and stuff like that, probably around my birthday, I'm going to shift all this shit around and try to get some things moving. I'm going to try to move out of this space, get some more space because I enjoyed having, you know, guests on the motherfucking pod for you guys. I felt like it was a great experience for everybody involved. So thank you for everybody that tapped into episode 214. Truly appreciate all love and motherfucking support. For my first time listeners and my last time listeners, let's get this motherfucking show on the goddamn new road. Man, you know, I've been feeling good lately, B. Man, I'll be honest with you, I've been feeling real good lately when it comes to this content shit. I feel like I'm getting back into the creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a long part of time in the last, you know what I'm saying, year or so where I really felt like I was lacking that creative, like I was doing the first couple of years of this motherfucking show. And it wasn't because, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't loving what I was doing, nothing like that. I was still coming here pumping out great content. But a nigga like me who's trying to get to a certain place in this industry, in this space, and reach certain heights for myself, my own accomplishments, this shit is predicated off me being creative and coming up with new ideas and new spunk for the motherfucking show. I gotta be honest with what took my eye off the goddamn new ball. I can't keep saying, you know what I'm saying, it's the work, 2 jobs, man. Fuck all that shit. I've been handling that shit like it's nothing. I've been doing that shit like with the breeze, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much longer I'll be doing the shit, but I've been handling that shit like it was nothing. I gotta be honest and be open with myself. This is an audio journal. I don't really give a fuck how motherfuckers perceive it. I was more so preoccupied with getting bitches and getting pussy and, you know what I'm saying, being a player and all that shit than I was with trying to take this podcast to new heights. Than I was with trying to elevate myself in my own personal life. For a moment in time, I don't know why I was like that, but my mind was only set on fucking how many hoes I can. I don't really know what happened. And as I sit back and I try to reflect on, you know, what the fuck is going on with me, what's going on with my mental. You know, I gotta be real with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I moved out here 2 weeks after I graduated high school. Niggas that know hatches and close off niggas. Niggas, I ain't even trying to make friends. Like, nigga, you cool. What's up, my nigga? You good? Straight. That's how I holler at you when I holler at you, buddy. I'm not trying to make friends. All I was on when I moved out here, bro, was finding a job, finishing school, and fucking on a chick with every once in a while. I wasn't even fucking like I was fucking on a few chicks. For 6 years, it was probably a handful of chicks throughout that 6 years. I was just consistently having sex. I wasn't out here fucking that many different women. I just wasn't into that. And also with me being a closed off homebody ass nigga, I wasn't out there in the open to a lot of motherfuckers. I really took pride in being a diamond in the rough ass nigga. I was a nigga that all the chicks was talking about, oh, he's a mystery, he's a mystery, he's a mystery. I kind of took pride in that shit. It's like, yeah, bitch, I ain't out here, you know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. As I've taken this podcast to a new level, you know what I'm saying? More people have been tapped in with the motherfucking show. No matter what you may think, There's been a lot more eyes and ears tapped in on shows locally, and that comes with things. That comes with women. That comes with, you know what I mean? I tell people all the time, this show has an audience, man. Oh, well, a large section of my audience is women. You know what I mean? And also with me working at the dispensary, I'm on First Street now. There's no more really hiding. You know, there's no more me being at the crib. I'm out there in the open. It's like that right now. You know what I'm saying? And as I was having this conversation with my man, he was like, you know, so he's seeing what's going on and shit like that. And I was telling him, like, yo, my nigga, my problem right now is I'm like 7-Eleven right now. Like, I'm really hollering at anything that's giving me attention. I'm on that shit. And I don't really know what the fuck it is. I don't know if it's because I've never really had this, you know, had this much attention, you know what I'm saying, in my life before. I don't know if it's because, you know what I'm saying, I'm single, I'm just out here doing what the fuck I think I'm supposed to be doing. I don't really know what it is. Fam, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I fucked something recently, right? And it's not even like recently. There's been a few bodies recently in my past. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not even gonna single one out. I'm not even gonna, yes I am. Fuck that. I fucked something recently, bro. That just wasn't it. I'm gonna be real with you. It just wasn't it. And it wasn't even that Shorty was unattractive. It was not that at all. She was unattractive to me. I've never been attracted to anything like this in my life. I've never like. There's been a few bodies lately, bro, that I know I wasn't attracted to them. Like, I just know I wasn't attracted to them. Like, there's nothing about Shorty that made me attractive. Remember I told you on this podcast a few times that mentally I was just like, Shorty coming over to the crib, I kind of felt like I had to fuck. Not on some I have to fuck you type shit, but mentally, like, if she's taking it there, I'm not saying no type shit. I can go to a chick crib and we can link up, we can chill, we can do whatever, we can straight be on some intimate shit. And like, I straight wouldn't even, if the moment ain't causing for sex, I'm not trying to fuck. Like, we good, we on some platonic shit, we kicking it. When a woman comes over to my crib, for some strange reason, though, my mind was just like, I have to fuck. Like, she's expecting me to fuck her. She's expecting these things to happen. But I don't know what the fuck was going on. And in that mindset, I fell in some pussy that just wasn't for your boy. It just wasn't what the fuck I'm into. I gotta be real. And I know y'all probably like, but nigga, you fuck. I know I did. And my mind be on some other shit. I be thinking about my old bitches fucking some bitches that I ain't got no bitches fucking. And I be putting myself in situations, dog, that just can be so fucking detrimental to my, like, dog, like, this bitch was big, B. This was big. I ain't never had to maneuver a motherfucking gut like that in my life. I've never, in my, dog, in the moment, nigga, I was like, what? But I'm still going crazy. It's an ego thing. I've been fucking bitches crazy lately. I'm trying to see how far I can take it with these hoes. It's an ego thing. I had no business fucking this bitch. But in my mind, I'm trying to take this bitch down. I'm trying to make a bitch remember me type shit. But I don't even like this bitch. I'm not even attracted to this bitch. How are you working, little man? Like, how are you working? Like, I don't know. I've never had to maneuver a fucking gut like that in my life, dog. I'm not into big chicks. I'm just not. I'm a big nigga myself. I have nothing against it. Like, if you big and you got some ass and you thick, all right, I'm fucking with it. But just big, like, come on. Like, I don't know what's going on. I was telling my mans, like, dog, like, right now in my life, depending on the day you catch me, you may look at me totally different. You can catch me on Monday with a badass bitch. Catch me on Tuesday with a badass bitch. You catch me on Wednesday, hey, you might catch me with some shit I'm trying to sneak out the house at motherfucking me 3:30. The discipline is completely fell out the fucking window, okay? I dropped the ball, okay? I'm ashamed, bitch, okay? I'm ashamed. And like I said, everybody got bodies that, you know, so I'm young. Everybody got bodies that they don't really want to claim type shit. But it's like, I've been in situations lately, man, that lessons should have been learned. The hatch from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, would have been learned this fucking lesson. This hatch that's being introduced to more walks of life on a day-to-day basis, more people, you know what I'm saying, consuming my personality. This person that's being introduced to this new world, man, it's been a humbling experience. It's been something that's been eye-opening. It's made me realize the things I need to motherfucking be sharpen up on, man, because you know what I'm saying, the game that I've been playing, I check niggas out, B, and it's an alarming. It's alarming. Like I'm celibate now. Like I ain't even lying to you. Like the fat bitch made. I'm celibate. Like, and I'm not even. I gotta stop saying fat bitch. I do fuck with Shorty. She's a very attractive woman. Her personality is dope as a motherfucker. It's not even really about her. It's about that's just not my speed, and it's not even her. She was just the icing on the cake. I've been doing this a lot lately. Like, it's just like it's just a wild mix. It's just a wild mix lately, and it's been alarming. So yeah, I've tapped into the celibacy game. You know what I'm saying? We've been going on a week strong, bitch. We doing our thing. We doing it. Has it been a week? Yeah, yeah. Since I made the announcement, you know, since I looked in the mirror and said, "Nigga," get a close up. I said, "Nigga, you gotta stop." You gotta stop, man. It ain't about the, you know what I'm saying, the quantity of bitches. It's about the quality of bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It don't matter how many bitches you got, man. If they busted, it don't even matter, dog. If you got 10 bitches and 4 of them is busted, nigga, you're not doing a good job. You gotta step your game up. And that's something I need to get back on, man. My roster gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta Jerry West this motherfucker. I gotta make sure I draft a Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Trade for a Shaq. I didn't get Shaq. Nobody knows. I gotta do some shit like that or something. I gotta make sure this roster is fine motherfucking me tuned, man, because, you know, I've been doing some shit lately, man. It's just been very motherfucking stressful. Like, that was the first time ever in my life I had sex with a woman that was, you know what I'm saying, that was big. And I mean, the shit, it felt, you know, it felt what they all say, you know what I'm saying, it felt good, but it just maneuvering that shit, dog. Like, nah, I'd be like, hey, nah, hell no. I was on some Karate Kid shit, on some wax on, wax off type shit. Nah, nah, B. So it was a very, very humbling and interesting experience. It's just, you know what I'm saying, some shit got changed for a nigga. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like some shit got changed. And I gotta take the proper steps of, you know what I'm saying, gaining that discipline back. Now I'm finna start back, you know what I'm saying, getting back on a wrestling match and boxing or something. Like some shit got shake, man. Cause lately, I don't even identify the nigga I see in the mirror. Who is that nigga on that nag? Who is that nigga on that nag? But moving on, man. Let's get into the fucking presidential debate, man. Look, I gotta be real with you, B. We fucked. It's over. Like, you know, when Trump won the first time, and I say the first time because I truly feel Trump is gonna win again. But when Trump won the first time, I felt like it was just a slap in black people's face, right? Because, you know, I told you how I felt. I was telling people, you know what I'm saying, yo, they just gave a nigga 8 years in the office, bro. They finna show y'all niggas just how easy it is to get in the office just so they can discredit anything Obama motherfucking did. I truly felt like that. And it played out exactly how I thought it was going to play out. Donald Trump won the fucking presidential election. And at that moment in time, it was like, that was the first time, I guess, people had seen a president and everybody just thought just wasn't qualified. And like everybody thought that. But we knew it was some racial shit behind it. And I'm telling you, it was crazy because niggas have always loved Donald Trump. That's why I'm not surprised by how niggas is back trying to fuck with Trump now. Because all my life niggas was fucking with Trump. It wasn't until Trump started saying that wild, crazy shit that niggas was like, well, damn, nigga, that's how you truly motherfucking feel? Like, well, damn, nigga, like, we fuck with you. But then you had the whole, him trying to be reelected going against Joe Biden. And we all know Joe Biden is a racist motherfucker. Joe Biden called us super predators back in the goddamn 80s, B. Super predators? You know how fucking wild a nigga gotta think you is to call you a super predator? Super anything is crazy, nigga. Superman. Like, I'm a man. He's Superman. It's something different with that nigga. A predator and a super predator. A super predator, I think, is like, just imagine like P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying, with fucking like super soldier serum or some shit. like imagine P. Diddy walking around this motherfucker like the Winter Soldier. We seen what he did with Cassie, you know what I'm saying, running down the goddamn hallway with one arm. Maybe Diddy is a fucking super serum ass nigga. Maybe Diddy is a super fucking predator. Maybe that is the motherfucking case. A super predator is crazy. But Trump was on such a motherfucking or a high horse talking his shit, popping his shit, that niggas had forgave Biden for that shit. Yeah, he rolled with Obama, so, you know what I'm saying, all is forgiven, I guess. He had a fucking black VP running with him, I guess. I think we was bamboozled, nigga. Let a motherfucking me straight. I was under the motherfucking me, you know what I'm saying? I was under the thought process that Biden was old as a motherfucker the first time he ran for the president. And I thought we all was saying that Kamala was going to overtake the goddamn president within 2 years of his goddamn term. I was under the impression that was the goddamn plan, B. That's what the fuck I thought was going to happen. That's why I voted for that nigga Biden. I was on the goddamn pod doing presidential election ads and shit, trying to get niggas to vote. Like, I was doing all types of shit. Come on, y'all. This is bigger than us. We need to band together. All that mumbo jumbo bullshit. Nigga, that shit ain't working this time, B. I'm watching the goddamn presidential election, dog. This nigga Biden, man. It ain't even that Trump is good. It ain't even that Trump is saying some shit that's like good, that makes us say like, oh yeah, he spitting. No. It's the simple fact he the only one up there that look like he can fucking hold a conversation on his own. I'll tell you, that nigga Joe Biden had the million yard stare. I'll tell you, that nigga, he had the fucking the flabbergasted look every time Trump started talking. He mumbling, stirring over his words. He getting his numbers all confused. I'm like, come on, man. Like, it's embarrassing to be like, that's the nigga that's running the country. I mean, damn, where's The Rock at? Like, I'm sorry. Remember that was a thing when niggas was saying The Rock should run for president? I'm watching the presidential election like, yo, where the fuck is The Rock at? Fuck all that, you know what I'm saying, that shit he doing wrestling, that bloodline shit, man. Fuck all that shit, B. Get your ass on the motherfucking White House. We need you in Capitol Hill, because this shit, if they patrolled in front of us saying that these are our options of niggas who should run the country, this is sickening. This is fucking sickening. I don't know what the fuck. Did y'all see, okay, hold on, I gotta talk about this. Did y'all see the Kamala Harris and motherfucking Taraji P. Henson, They Not Like Us ad? Did you see that bullshit? This bitch Kamala Harris, we ain't seen Kamala since this nigga Joe Biden took office. Bitch, where have you been? Where the fuck have you been? We thought you was gonna overthrow this nigga. We thought this nigga was old and senile back then. We thought the nigga had health issues back then, bitch. We thought you was gonna step into office at least year 3. Like, yo, black is back type shit. But fuck no, bitch, we ain't seen you since. You gonna pop your life bright, stupid looking ass out there talking about some, they not like us. Bitch, they is like you bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? They're exactly like you. You are exactly like the rest of them motherfuckers. Talking all this goddamn, they pushing the wrong P. I'm telling you, that shit not gonna work this time. That shit ain't gonna work. You already got Trump out there with OT7 Kwani and shit. Trump out there with the hooligans, nigga. Trump out there going to every hood, touching down with every motherfucking popping young artist. Joe Biden, that shit ain't gonna work, man. All that motherfucking me. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black shit. Yeah, I'm offended, man. Fuck that shit. I ain't voting for Biden. I ain't voting, period. I ain't promote. Look, if a motherfucker vote this time around, look, man, that's on you. I ain't voting. I didn't vote before Biden. I didn't vote for none of that shit. The only time I voted before fucking I voted for Biden was back in motherfucking me elementary school when that nigga Obama was first motherfucking me running for president. They did the whole kids vote shit. When they was doing all that bullshit, that was the last time I motherfucking me voted. I ain't voting ever again. Unless I see The Rock get on that motherfucker, I ain't voting. Fuck that. We just throwing motherfuckers up on stage. Why not throw a motherfucker on there that just do this? That slap his motherfucking me forearm, and I don't even know what the fuck it mean. That shit just look intimidating. Like, why the fuck we can't get The Rock up there? I ain't fucking with no motherfucking me Donald Trump and no motherfucking me Joe Biden, man. That shit is embarrassing. To sit up there and say that Joe Biden is the president, that shit is embarrassing, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, cast aspersions on, you know what I'm saying, what his family got going on. We know his son be on the drugs and shit. We know all this. I'm not trying to. They say the Biden family and the Democratic Party wanted that presidential debate. They asked for that. I'm not gonna cast no aspersions and see motherfuckers saying they trying to throw the race. You know what I'm saying? Make it known that he shouldn't be a candidate and get somebody to step up in his place. I ain't gonna cast no aspersions, my nigga. But to sit there and watch that, we have always been seeing the rumors and always seen the clips of him, you know what I'm saying, shaking a nigga hand and, you know what I'm saying, forgetting he shook a nigga hand and, you know what I'm saying, facing the wrong way. We've seen these clips over the years and we've all said, this nigga's old as fuck, this nigga had this, that, and the third going on. But those are just rumors. When you seen that presidential debate, dog, and you seen in live time millions of people to see at the same motherfucking time this old senile ass nigga, nah, hell nah. That shit's embarrassing. I told you, when you got Putin and fucking Kim Jong-un being best friends all of a sudden, when you got Putin and Russia declaring us as enemies for the first time, when you got all that shit going on, you can't have no old senile ass nigga in office, B. I'm sorry. I mean, look, say what you want about Trump. That nigga old as a motherfucker too, but goddamn, he younger than Biden. We need some more motherfucking me choices. A nigga like Biden, man, ain't nobody scared of no goddamn Biden, man. Ain't nobody scared. You can't be scared of a nigga you think ain't got that much time to live. I'm gonna be real with you. You can't be scared of that nigga. You just can't. Unless that nigga's on some Mad King shit, you can't be scared of a nigga like that. It's like, yo, my nigga, stop it. I'm talking about one fucking, you out of here, my nigga. Like that's how everybody feels when they watch Joe Biden. Nobody feels like he's gonna live his term of presidency. That's how motherfuckers walked away from that shit. His health has clearly declined since motherfucking me. What was that clip they got going viral? It's a viral clip going of him like in 2016, I believe it was. Him versus like some Republican nigga. In 2016, that nigga was witty. He was cracking jokes. He had the crowd laughing and shit. Nigga, in 2024, he got the crowd crying and shit. We fucking appalled at this bullshit. To sit here and say that America deserves better, I mean, look, I don't know. This country, dog, and I get mad sometimes because as I enter my adulthood, it just like this country is falling to shit. Also, look at the things that we cover in mainstream news. Look at the things that people consider important. I just told y'all a few episodes ago about the goddamn LGBTQ, the alphabet people, you know what I'm saying, taking down fucking no U-turn signs and shit. That's a fight that niggas is fighting on U.S. soil. That's a fight that motherfuckers is fighting, my nigga. This country, with that, the inflation, all this bullshit that's been going on in the country, dog. This country has been falling to shit. So when I sit back and I watch out this fucked up shit show of a presidential debate, and you hear motherfuckers saying the United States of America deserves better, I truly don't know if that's true. That is a product of what the fuck America has been for the last 8 years. Them niggas on that stage is what America has been for the last 8 years. Them two niggas right there, them two white racist motherfuckers that's running for president, is showing you right there everything that's been wrong with this motherfucking country. Them two motherfuckers right there. If this ain't a sign to shake some shit up and we need to atone for there needs to be a new wave of motherfuckers, young motherfuckers that's in touch with the people. If this ain't a sign for that, then I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers gonna expect, man. Because all these old racist motherfuckers, what the fuck is a black job? It's been a week now. I'm still sitting back trying to figure out what the fuck is a black job. Them niggas was on stage in front of millions arguing about black jobs. What the fuck is a black job? Them niggas was arguing about black jobs and who got a better golf game. That's gonna be the leader of the free world. That's gonna be a nigga one of them niggas gonna be the nigga that y'all gonna say is the president. And like I told you, I'm gonna move on from this. This is not a political motherfucking me show. We do touch on every motherfucking me thing. I honestly think Trump is gonna win. Felon and all, I think Trump is gonna win. That makes him being a felon makes him more relatable than motherfucking me, nigga. 75% of the goddamn me population. And if you gonna let a felon run for president, how the fuck are we gonna let felons vote for president? I truly think he's gonna win. I truly believe that nobody believes in Biden. I don't think people have been happy with the way the country's been run the last 4 years during this term. Obviously, I think a lot of that has to do with COVID. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a fucked up time to become president, honestly. But also, it's just, he doesn't give anyone confidence. No, he gives no one confidence. No matter what you got to say about Trump, he has a core audience of people that he gives confidence to. Nobody in the Democratic Party is confident that Joe Biden is the man to run for president. No one in America feels like that. So, I think we see who our next president gonna be, man. I truly motherfucking me do. But moving on, you know, I came across this story. You know, it was about these cops who were killed. And first of all, I want to say rest in peace and my prayers and condolences to everybody who was involved in this, the men who lost their lives, their family, their friends, anybody that impacted in a positive light. It was a very, very odd story to come across. You know, I'm a summarize. I don't want to read this whole motherfucking thing, but for the most part, it was this man. His name is what? Nicholas Brutcher. Nicholas Brutcher was, you know, pulled over. You know, he was ticketed. You know what I'm saying? His car was towed, and he got into the altercation with the police. Now, just off that statement alone, Nicholas Brutcher he got ticketed, car was towed, altercation with the police. For most men, fuck it, let's keep it real. Black men, getting a ticket, getting your car towed, and altercation with the police in 2024, that sounds like a nigga that just got shot. That sounds like a nigga that may very well not make it home that night. There's an interesting thing about this story. Nicholas Brutcher is a white man. Got into it with the police. There's video footage. There's body cam footage of this man getting into an altercation with the police. I'm talking, he's berate. He's in their face. He's yelling. He's pushing on them. The cops end up pushing him down to the ground. They're laughing. They're giggling. They're telling the guy that's with Nicholas Brutcher, yo, get your man, tell him, yo, get your friend, get him out of here, like all that, like I'm talking. If this was a black man, we know how this story would have went, right? If a black man get into it with a police, I'm talking about black man riding with expired tags, and he get his motherfucking car towed, he going to jail that night. They gonna plant a motherfucking with some weed on. It's some weed on that nigga on his clothes. He's going to jail that night. But this white man was in that cop's faces. He's pushing on them. He called them bitch ass. He doing everything in a textbook white privilege shit, right? They take the man car. They towed his shit. This same man goes home. He ends up doing a fake police call. He, you know what I'm saying, asking like somebody to help. I think he said his brother-in-law was like, you know what I'm saying, being, you know what I'm saying, irate off the motherfucking alcohol or some shit. So they end up sending the officers back to his house. This motherfucker here, he fucking ambushes them. He had on camouflage, my nigga. The nigga had on camouflage, my nigga. As the officers are walking up to the house, the same guy that was with the dude earlier from the body cam footage opens the motherfucking door, comes out, and then you see the nigga Nicholas, the white guy Nicholas Bretcher, come out in camouflage and start mowing niggas the fuck down. He's mowing niggas the fuck down. Hold on, let me fast forward the video. I want you to hear this shit. I don't even like hearing, you know, people screaming and motherfuckers being hurt from being a victim of a gunshot. The reason why he let off 70 fucking rounds, dude. And you know, as I'm reading the story, I'm like, well, fuck. If this nigga was black, them officers would have lived that motherfucking night. Because we know if this nigga Nicholas Bretcher was black, Nicholas Bretcher ass would have been locked up earlier that night. Nicholas Bretcher ass would have been locked up earlier that motherfucking night if he was black. Oh, you want to be irate with the cops? You got a ticket, we towing your shit, and you call yourself being big and bad? Stop resisting. Bang, bang, nigga, you're done now. Best case scenario, a nigga make it to the jailhouse. That's the best case scenario when a nigga get pulled over by the police, that he actually makes it to the jailhouse. That's what's so motherfucking crazy. I was thinking about the whole Rodney King shit, right? Because I seen, you know, Snoop Dogg got a movie coming out where after the Rodney King shit, how the Watson shit riot went down, how I guess like a bank heist and shit that he doing a movie on and stuff like that. Whether shit's true or not, I don't fucking know. But I'm sitting back like, damn, nigga, Rodney King got his ass whooped. He got the shit beat out of him. But damn, at least Rodney King ass was alive. In 2024, niggas is getting gunned the fuck down. I have to ask myself sometimes. Remember I came on the pod like, what happened to beating niggas the fuck up? What happened to giving a nigga a good old fashioned ass whooping with the baton? I'll take that shit over motherfuckers get gunned down now. Niggas is getting gunned the fuck down now. Niggas getting choked out, knees on necks for nothing. Nicholas Bretcher ass was in the police face talking big shit to the point where a cop had to push the nigga up off him. This same nigga that y'all let go because you racist fucks was doing the whole good old boy system shit. He's one of our shit. You racist fucks let him go home and that same motherfucker mowed y'all ass down. That shit is sad. That's what it's down to in America. As we sit here back and we watch the presidential debate, and we see these two racist motherfuckers on stage, at the same motherfucking time, you got a clear example of a double standard that went down and they finally paid the motherfucking price for it. I'm not sitting there celebrating nobody's death. I'm not that type of guy. But I know for a fucking fact, if Nicholas Bretcher ass was fucking black, if he was mixed that night, none of that shit would have happened. If he was mixed that fucking night, them cops would have never lost their fucking life. This motherfucker came out in camo, nigga. He came out in camouflage. Did you hear what the fuck he was shooting? The nigga man, hold on. I want because they said the type of guns the nigga had. The niggas, they say Butcher was wearing camouflage, ambushed him with an AR-15. He fired off a total of 83 rounds, 59 from the AR and 24 from a 9mm. He was dumping that bitch. He was dumping that bitch. You can't even shoot that many times on a goddamn game, nigga. That bitch gonna have to cool off eventually. He let that bitch go. And if that nigga was mixed that night, none of that shit would have fucking happened. It's a wild world we live in, dog. It's a wild motherfucking world we live in because we know for a fact how shit will play out if certain elements wasn't played. The simple fact that you motherfuckers took it easy on that man because he was a white man. Because he's just drunk. He's just with his buddies with him. He'll take care of him. That shit don't play out for us blacks. That shit don't work like that. We get gunned the fuck down, knees on neck, choked out selling cigarettes. We get fucked up out here in these streets. And it's only gotten worse. Like I said, Rodney King got his ass. He got jumped. He got jumped. And I can say it like that because niggas nowadays they not just getting jumped. They getting slugs put in them, my nigga. They getting motherfucking choked out, you know what I'm saying, in front of witnesses, in front of the whole neighborhood for people to see. They modern day lynching niggas now. But niggas like Nicholas Butcher, y'all let him go. Oh, we got his car. Go get out of here, old man. You're drunk. Okay. What happened to what's that shit called? It's not indecent exposure, but you know, like this like drunk disorderly conduct or something when you drunk, public intoxication. What happened to that charge? Why I didn't charge him for that shit? If he was mixed, that shit would have went totally fucking different, my nigga. I ain't never seen lately. I just been watching these body cam footages, bro, and it's been wild. Like Twitter's been crazy. It go through its waves for some reason. My timeline used to be nothing but porn. Like, what happened to Twitter porn? Now all I'm getting is fucking body cam footage of niggas getting gunned down. I just seen the Julio Fulio footage. Oh my God. I'm talking about niggas is really nowadays. I'm scared. The Julio Fulio footage alone lets me know I gotta stay my ass in the house. Niggas is running down with big boys now. ARs and just letting niggas have it. It's a cold world we live in, my nigga. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. Open your motherfucking eyes, bitch. It's some shit going on in these trenches, man. I tell you, each and every motherfucking episode. There's things that's happened on a day-to-day basis that motherfuckers should be looking at and should be opening their motherfucking eyes on the things that need to fucking change in this country fast. I'm talking about fast. There wasn't a black person involved in this situation, but it directly connects to us because we know for a fact if that was a black man in that video or in that incident earlier, that nigga would have been in cuffs. We know for a fact. And the simple fact that because that wasn't the case, niggas lost their goddamn life. There was 3 officers that lost their lives that night, and another one was shot. Racism plays a part in all this shit, man. Motherfuckers better open their motherfucking eyes, man. Real motherfucking me talk. But moving on. You know, I'm sitting back. The world is sitting back waiting for the Not Like Us video. I think we all come to the conclusion that the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef is kind of ended. I mean, they still gonna beef, but the actual battle, that shit's over. Kendrick won. We all get that. I'm not here to, harp on that anymore. But throughout this whole situation, I've always marveled at how that nigga Rick Ross is moving. Rick Ross is a very, very interesting guy. I told y'all Rick Ross is funny as fuck. He's a troll. He's a funny guy. Shit he does just gets giggles out of motherfuckers. But it was always interesting to me to see how he was moving throughout the whole Kendrick versus Drake shit because he was more celebratory and more, he had more to say about the shit than Kendrick did. I'm talking every day on Instagram, you seen him doing the shit. He was at the Kendrick Lamar Pop Out concert. He's at every motherfucking me show he's doing. He's playing a Not Like Us track. The whole time, Rick Ross made a diss track towards Drake. He do not play that bitch. He do not perform that bitch. He don't do none of that shit. But he plays Not Like Us like he got a feature on that bitch. Like he got some pennies on that motherfucker. It's always been interesting that he did that. I've never been a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, celebrated another nigga's victory. That wasn't my work. That's like telling that's like, you know, that's like niggas living off their daddy hood stories. Your daddy was an OG, but now you try and get motherfucking respected. The whole J. Prince Jr. shit. I've never gave respect to niggas who did that. So it was always interesting to me to see Rick Ross behaving like that. Well, that shit was cool at your little car show. That shit was cool at the pool parties in Miami. That shit don't fly when you call yourself taking your ass to Canada. Rick Ross went to Canada trying to play Not Like Us shit, and let's just say they showed you, yeah, nigga, you not like us. They snuffed your ass out. Rick Ross got his ass snuffed out in motherfucking me Canada, B. That's fucking bananas to me. Like we all sat back and said when this whole rap beef shit kicked off that nobody was gonna get hurt throughout this shit. It's gonna be a lyrical motherfucking me exercise. To sit back when you fast forward time and that shit's already played out. You got motherfucking me bodyguards getting shot. Whether or not we all know Kendrick ain't had nothing to do with that shit. That shit is gonna get thrown in there because that's gonna be the point where niggas was like, that's what caused Drake to be like, you know what? I got real shit to take care of rather than be going back and forth with this nigga from Compton. Cool. Niggas getting shot. Rick Ross getting his ass beat. This shit is crazy. Like, nobody thought it would get to this. The whole time, we still waiting on the Not Like Us video. Like, to me, this is probably the biggest rollout for a music video ever. I heard somebody say, this is the biggest diss track of all time. Like, and I had to sit back and I'm like, damn, this truly is the biggest diss record of all time. Not saying it's the best, not saying whatever you want to say. You got Hit 'Em Up, No Vaseline, Ether. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have records back to back. You have these records that people will argue, you know what I'm saying, whether it's their favorite, what they think is the best. We know the popular ones type shit. But as far as the biggest, I don't think it's even close. The genre of hip hop has expanded so much over the motherfucking last 20 years that at this moment in time, this is the highest this is the biggest hip hop it's ever been. There's not a shadow of a doubt that Not Like Us is the biggest diss track of all time. As many streams and views and how much money is that song is made in a short amount of time, it's not even fucking close. Now just imagine when that motherfucking me song is 10, 15 years old and generations, you know what I'm saying, have the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, indulge in a Not Like Us. That beat alone makes you just want to dance. I think for the rest of time, when that song comes on, it's just gonna make motherfuckers dance, especially on the West Coast. That a muscle on the beat song always does that. He always does that with his production. That's a West Coast staple. It's kids singing motherfucking me, they Not Like Us. He has the world dancing to a goddamn me pedophile song. Like, that's what he's done. I don't think that song will ever die down as far as the joy that it brings to motherfuckers. That song literally makes you smile and make motherfuckers dance. That's truly what the fuck it does. So I think without a shadow of a doubt, that is the biggest diss record of all time. But in the midst of us waiting on this goddamn me rollout, you got a nigga like Rick Ross parading around. This is his goddamn song. It's the wildest shit to me that's ever motherfucking me happened. As we were waiting on Kendrick to actually take his victory lap, he did the pop out and just disappeared again. I hopped on Twitter today and you see still images from the Not Like Us video has been released. It says video coming soon. I damn near yesterday was just sitting up saying, I'm damn near tired of the goddamn. I don't want to see the video at this point. Nigga, drop the fucking video, Kendrick. What the fuck are we doing? The only way a nigga should be taking this long to be dropping a video as if an album is coming very motherfucking me soon. I'm talking about very motherfucking me soon. It don't take that much goddamn me adding in the goddamn me world to make this goddamn me video, B. You got the still images that's released. You got Kendrick hitting the goddamn me pinata. It says a disclaimer: no OB hoes were harmed during the making of this video. You got the photo of him and Whitney and all their kids. This is the funny part. I'm looking at a picture of Kendrick and this little boy. The simple fact that Drake was trying to say this wasn't Kendrick's son is crazy. I'm talking about this is crazy. Kendrick's son look more like Kendrick than Drake's son look like him. Drake's son don't look like Drake. I'm gonna be real with you. That motherfucker got blue eyes, blonde hair, and he got the whole Corbin Blue shit going on. Kendrick's son look just like this nigga. Kendrick's son got the same fucking ears. Like Kendrick got some of them big ass, crazy ass ears. Both Kendrick kids got these motherfucking ears, dude. For him to sit here and say this little dude wasn't Kendrick is crazy. But of course, you know, as we all wanted, we wanted to see Kendrick pop out with the kids and shit like that. I thought Kendrick was gonna do that shit at the motherfucking me pop out concert, bring Whitney on the motherfucking me stage, and, you know what I'm saying, get the ovation from the crowd and shit like that. But I guess that is kind of corny, I ain't gonna lie. To parade your family around like that is kind of corny. But he did doing the music video. They are in the music video. This is the first time they've been in music videos. She's in pretty much a lot of his music videos, to be real with you, especially on Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. So to see him and his kids, that's very motherfucking me dope. To see the images of him on set, it's very motherfucking me dope, bro. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a crazy ass video. This is probably gonna be one of the biggest videos we had in a long motherfucking me time. You have the rumors going around talking about it's gonna be like a West Coast mix. You know how Gang did with One Blood, how like it was just like 30 niggas on one motherfucking me song. I've heard rumblings that it's gonna be a West Coast mix with motherfucking me Snoop Dogg, YG, Roddy Ricch, you know what I'm saying, and like Schoolboy Q and J Rock. Like I heard it's a fucking West Coast. I don't know if that shit's true or not, but to think if that's true, come on, man. This is gonna be the biggest fucking diss record of all motherfucking me time. And this is the perfect song to do it. It's already uniting the West Coast with the pop out performance. To have them niggas on the remix and it's not like us shit, just stamping it as a motherfucking West Coast motherfucking anthem. Come on, man. I'm telling you to play. When the shit actually play out like that, don't say I ain't motherfucking me warn you. This shit is gonna be epic. I was just talking about with one of my homeboys the other day because I had just came across the backseat freestyle video for the first time. I didn't even know there was a video for the backseat freestyle. This whole time I didn't know that shit. And I finally watched it and I was like, damn, to see what Kendrick Lamar has come in his videos, like how far he's come in his videos is crazy. Like he tells movies and cinematic stories throughout his videos now. Like back then, of course, the money wasn't how it is now. But it was just totally motherfucking be different. And the evolution of his rap career and his music videos and shit like that to this moment right now, to what he did for the pop out performance, the things that I think are going to be implemented in the video, the things I've heard rumblings about, man, I think this video going to be one of the craziest videos of all motherfucking time, dog. I truly motherfucking feel like that. But a lot of y'all niggas say I've been on Kendrick dick way too hard, man. No Diddy. A lot of y'all niggas say I've been going way too hard for Kendrick, man. So we going to move this shit right up motherfucking long, man. You know, we talked about the whole P. Diddy situation, and we still waiting to see what's gonna happen with the whole Diddy shit. There's people saying that there are gonna be more, more things that come out about Diddy. We just seen that there was another lawsuit dropped about him. You know, it was a former porn star, who she's accusing Diddy of telling her of the proposition he had for her was the only way he would go into business with her is that if her boyfriend or somebody sucked his dick or some shit like that. Like that's some crazy ass shit. Like that's some crazy shit. Like that to say that was the proposition that Diddy gave her, and I guess it happened. I'm not sure. Like it had to have happened for her to have sued the nigga. Like it's kind of crazy, but we've been all waiting to see what's gonna happen with this whole Diddy situation. You know, by his houses and shit getting raided, we all think an indictment's going to be coming down the motherfucking pipeline very motherfucking soon. There was news that came out about Diddy's legal team. And I've never seen anything like this. I don't know how common this is, but this just doesn't feel right to me. I came across this that Diddy was dropped by his legal team because Lady Gaga didn't like it. It said Sean Diddy Combs was dropped by powerful NYC law firm after Lady Gaga's ultimatum. Lady Gaga said she was leaving the firm if they didn't drop Diddy, and she's too big to lose, said an insider. I'm gonna be real with you. When the fuck did Lady Gaga become bigger than P motherfucking Diddy? If you're gonna drop a nigga, say you drop a nigga because you don't want to take that heat. Say you think you really believe a nigga is guilty. You just, you know what I'm saying, your morals won't allow you to motherfucking fight for this case. Like, let it be some shit like that. How the fuck can you drop a client because another client motherfucking me said they gonna leave your firm? How is that? Like, can they do that? How the fuck can they do that? Now, maybe because he's not in, you know what I'm saying, open court, you know what I'm saying, he's not on trial or some shit like that. Maybe it's not that crazy. But I've never heard of some shit like that. This is one of the biggest, this P. Diddy case is going to go down as probably one of the biggest cases of all time. We know about the OJ case. We know about the R. Kelly shit. We know about the Epstein shit. The P. Diddy, he's a billionaire, my nigga. He's a billionaire. This is going to be one of the biggest cases of all time. If it reaches that point. How the fuck as a law firm are you going to drop somebody because another motherfucker said, if you don't do this, I'm leaving? Who the fuck is Lady Gaga? Look, man, I don't know who listens to Lady Gaga. I'm pretty sure she goes crazy at the fucking gay festivals and shit. I'm pretty motherfucking sure she does. But in this mainstream shit, pop shit, hip hop, R&B shit, man, Lady Gaga don't get no motherfucking me plays over here. This bitch ain't even Katy motherfucking Perry. How the fuck you gonna drop Diddy like that? That's fucked up. Look. If Diddy did the shit that he's being accused of doing, he deserved to be under the motherfucking jail cell. But if a nigga's supposed to have a fair motherfucking me fight. He's supposed to have a fair fight in this shit. If a nigga got powerful law attorneys, one of the best lawyers in the goddamn game, and they just start dropping them because other clients are saying this, that, and the third, how much is Lady Gaga paying you motherfuckers to where she's just too big to lose? I'm pretty motherfucking me sure P. Diddy is he's paying premium dollar right now. P. Diddy's paying premium fucking dollar. Ain't no IOUs going on right now. That nigga's breaking bank right now. How the fuck you gonna drop him for that? It's tough. It's tough. It's fucking tough. It's fucking tough. I've never heard no shit like that. I've never heard no shit. We always say a nigga with money is everything. Money is power. I'm starting to see with this nigga Diddy. Hey man, they slowly but surely letting this nigga know in all facets of the world, in all facets of this motherfucking world of ours, nigga, you ain't shit. I'm talking about in every motherfucking way possible. They letting them know your money ain't getting you out of this. I've never seen a law firm do some shit like that. I've never heard some shit like that. I get if he was just a motherfucking low level, you know what I'm saying, nigga on the streets. This is P fucking Diddy. I mean, his name, him alone, just about the money he's gonna be paying alone is wild for a firm to be like, nah, we cool. But for the reason being is because Lady fucking Gaga, man, look, it's just some shit I never understand in this world. I don't understand the whole Amy Winehouse hype. All I knew was one fucking song. I swear that whole "Try to Make Me Go to Rehab," that song came out, I feel like she died like 2 weeks later. And as I get older, it's like she's like the biggest pop star of all time. I'm just sitting back like, how? Like, what the fuck? Where was I? Like, where the fuck was I? I don't be understanding this shit. I don't understand the Taylor Swift shit. I don't understand the Amy Winehouse shit. And I don't understand this motherfucking me Lady Gaga shit. For a motherfucker like that to have that much power, that's ridiculous. I've never heard no shit like that. This nigga Diddy's he's in trouble. That nigga's in trouble, buddy. Real motherfucking talk. But all right, moving on before we get up out of here. I've been open about, my father being murdered when I was 3 years old. And, how I didn't have any positive male role models in my life on a day-to-day basis to, show me the guys of life, give me things to look up to and give me things to want to be like. I take a lot of influence from, athletes and entertainers, Kobe Bryant, Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, Jamie Foxx. These are the guys that I looked at as like where I gained my inspirations from. So when news that came out about a year ago, I believe it was, when Jamie Foxx was sick, he had like the brain aneurysm and things like that. I really was taking that shit hard. We lost Kobe, you know what I'm saying? We lost Nipsey. These are guys that really helped shape me into the man I am today. I told y'all when I first started this podcast, I want to be the Nipsey Hussle of this podcast shit. If you know the Nipsey Hussle story, you know how far it took him in his career to get to a point where Victory Lap came out and was received by the people and he was given his flowers. If you know that story, and by me saying that, I know what's ahead of me. I know the grind is gonna take. I know how this shit gonna play out. But when the Jamie Foxx shit came, I was like, God damn. A lot of my straight personality is from the Jamie Foxx show. I gained a lot of my sense of humor from watching this man. And when he was in that situation, I was fucked up about it. And to see that social media was bypassing the privacy of his family and just wanting answers, I was offended and I was insulted. I was hurt by that shit. And you had this clip go viral of Jamie Foxx. He was just talking to a group of people. He was saying that, shit, I had a very bad motherfucking headache. I asked my homie for an Advil. Next thing you know, I woke up 20 days later. Like, what the don't remember what the fuck happened. And I'm sitting back, I'm like, damn, nigga, imagine how scary that is. Your head hurt, you ask a nigga for an Advil, you wake up 20 days later? 20 days later? I mean, that makes me want to know, was it really a fucking Advil, my nigga? You sure it was an Advil? But 20 days later, and I sit back, in this video, the videos, it's going viral, but it ain't really making the noise like you would think that it would make. It ain't making a noise nowhere near, what I'm saying, all the motherfucking me questions was making. The answer is out there, but the questions were so loud at a time where this man was fighting for his life. Where are you niggas at now that you actually got the answer? Do you actually even give a fuck? And that's really what I'm getting to. Niggas really don't be giving a fuck. Niggas don't be giving a fuck. Niggas are always at the wrong time ask the wrong question. That's just something that niggas have always been bad at doing. A nigga is fighting for his life. Instead of finding out how he can stop the shit, we want to know exactly how we ended up in this motherfucking predicament. Fuck that. We'll take care of that later. Let's save this nigga's life. Let's pray for his well-being, his family. That's the type of energy I was having. And even when I started seeing Jamie Foxx back out and about, I really didn't give a fuck about what actually happened. I just took it for what the fuck they said, a brain aneurysm. I didn't want to be like the motherfuckers who was speculating, conspiracy theories and all that shit. I didn't want to be like those people. But now the answer's out there, out the man's own motherfucking mouth. Where are you niggas at now? Where do y'all really even care about the truth? Or do you want to keep running with the bullshit? Oh, we all know Jamie had them wild ass parties. Well, Diddy, he said that shit about Diddy. Did you know what Diddy did to Kim Porter, allegedly? So shit, it's a coincidence. Come on, man. When the truth is out there, you gotta be adult enough, mature enough, and responsible enough to accept it. You can't keep running with your bullshit pop theories. You can't do this shit no more. That's a wild motherfucking me thing to go through, man. It truly motherfucking me is. I'm happy to have Jamie Foxx still around. He's one of the most talented men to ever walk this earth. I've never seen anybody in the industry that's more talented than Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? To me, you got niggas like him, you know what I'm saying, Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking Childish Gambino. Like, them niggas is uber talented, dog. Like, rap, sing, you know what I'm saying, act, comedians and shit like that. Like, you know, basketball and shit like that. These niggas is studs, dog. Like, especially, you know, Jamie and fucking Chris. I don't know if Childish Gambino's athletic or not, but as far as the creative side in the industry, these are some of the most talented men we've ever motherfucking seen. Will Smith, you know, so these niggas is uber fucking talented, dog. So to see Jamie Foxx around, still being Jamie, it's a beautiful motherfucking thing to see, man. It truly motherfucking is, man. We're moving on before we get the fuck out of here, man. We gotta talk about this Bronny shit. My Lakers have drafted Bronny James Jr., the 55th pick. He signed a 3-year deal for $7 million, fully guaranteed, no two-way contract. That's a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different, but we understand. There's been other second-round picks who signed that. It's pretty much a league minimum, you know what I'm saying, a vet minimum type shit. It's pretty much what he signed. It's a beautiful thing, man. Round of applause, first of all, for LeBron James and Bronny James to be playing the NBA, not only together, but playing on the same goddamn team. It's a beautiful fucking thing to see. You know, as someone whose father was taken away from him as a child, I can never hate on anything LeBron's doing for his son. To me, I think it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. We see nepotism happen everywhere, and it's never being done by people that look like us. I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, some old sweetie pie shit where motherfuckers own a restaurant and now your family growing up in the shit. That's a beautiful thing to see as well. When you see it's being done by billionaires, black billionaires, that's a beautiful motherfucking thing to see, because you rarely get to see that. The LeBron James story is truly the American dream. From a man not knowing his father, you know, his mom being a single mother, having him young, him becoming who he became, him having the career that he has, him being the man he is off the court, for him being so great for so long. Now his son is now inheriting this fucking dream as well. They playing the NBA with him. This story has never been told before. And it's probably going to never be told again. To see Bronny James get the backlash he's getting, does he deserve it? No. Is it surprising? Absolutely not. He's LeBron James Jr., bro. We know the heat LeBron James did. The nigga name is LeBron James. He been getting his heat his whole fucking life. It's only going to get amplified now he played for the Lakers. If he played for a whole nother team, it'd be some heat out there, but it's the Lakers. Everything is going to be times 100. He's going to get the hate because he's a Laker. He's going to get the hate because his daddy LeBron. He's going to get the hate because his name is LeBron James Jr. He's going to get the hate because motherfuckers going to act like he don't deserve to be in the NBA. I'm not finna get into whether or not he deserves to be in the NBA, because truly, I don't give a fuck. I told y'all what I was waiting on to see from Bronny as he was coming up the ranks. I want to see him hit a growth spurt. I feel like his actual game, his IQ was there. I just felt he was a little bit too small. And he didn't hit the growth spurt that people was hoping he would hit. Hopefully he can get like another 1 or 2 inches, you know what I'm saying, no Diddy, you know what I'm saying, the next couple of years. But he's a 6'2" guy. He's a smaller guy for the NBA level. I've never gave a fuck about any second round pick in my life. I'm not going to start giving a fuck about one today. Yes, we have Bronny James. Do I expect anything from Bronny James? Absolutely not. The little nigga just died a year ago. His heart stopped less than a year ago. The little nigga heart stopped. I don't really expect shit from no nigga. Their heart stopped. What's the nigga name for the Bills? DeMar Hamlin? I don't expect shit from DeMar Hamlin. I never did. The nigga heart stopped. It's just the best you get to put on the pads, nigga. Yeah, comeback player of the year. Okay. Shout out to you, my nigga. Salute. You did that shit, boy. But I don't expect this nigga to be the league leader and motherfucking me interceptions and no shit like that. I don't expect none of that shit. The simple fact that Bronny is out there hooping, great, my nigga. The simple fact that Bronny's made it to the NBA, great, my nigga. Whether or not you niggas think it's nepotism or not, salute, my nigga. You went out there, you put that hard work in. I seen you at a McDonald's All-American game. You did your motherfucking me thing. I seen you at the motherfucking me combine. You did your motherfucking me thing. Okay, now the real work starts. You got your foot in the door. Your pops got your foot in the door. Whatever the fuck you want to say. Now you gotta take this shit by the horns. But I don't expect shit from the nigga. His heart stopped. Okay? He died, okay? He's back, bitch. He's Undertaker. He's back. But I don't expect much from the nigga. I'm not about to do this generational thing to where just because he's LeBron James, he gotta receive the hate. We can't keep doing this shit, bro. There's nothing to hate on. There's really nothing to hate on. Whether or not the little nigga have a short career or not. Okay, he had a short career. This is about history. This is about moments for us, for the people. Motherfuckers got their sons getting moved up all the time. You know how many niggas in the NBA is sons of NBA players? Nigga, Kobe was the son of an NBA player. Donovan Mitchell, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, motherfucking me, who else? Motherfucking, who else? Motherfucking me, it's a bunch of them niggas. Larry Nash Jr. It's a bunch of them niggas, man. It's a bunch of niggas in the NBA that's sons of former players. This shit been happening. What's the nigga, Austin Rivers? This shit been happening. And the same thing Austin Rivers had to go through, Bronny James got to go through. Until you make yourself a solid, respectable motherfucking NBA player, motherfuckers always gonna talk. They gonna talk. Until Austin Rivers went out there, he put together a few good seasons in a row, so he was a respectable, you know what I'm saying, nigga off the bench, a respectable rotation player, niggas stop talking. Until Bronny James do that, niggas gonna talk, bro. And actually, niggas gonna talk for the rest of your life because your name is LeBron James Jr. It's just how this shit motherfucking me goes. I'm not mad if a little nigga didn't go fade off on the sideline like Jordan kids did. Fuck no. That nigga, he's an NBA player. He's a ball player. Now it's in his hands. Whether or not you're going to be a good player, an all-star, a rotation player, you know what I'm saying, a long career, short career, it's up to him now. It's up to that nigga now. He been raised around this shit. Who the fuck am I to sit here and say he ain't prepared for this lifestyle? He's probably the most prepared nigga for this lifestyle. So we shall motherfucking me see, man. We shall fucking see. I'm happy for Bronny. I'm happy for Bron. It's a beautiful fucking story to tell. I just know the LeBron James movie gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be fucking nuts. That might be a fucking 5-part, you know, it's a 5-part documentary, dog, for real. From high school to where LeBron James is now, to playing with his son in the NBA for the Lakers. Shit. You can't, a motherfucking Spielberg couldn't write that motherfucking script, real motherfucking talk. But with that being said, man, I think that's all we motherfucking me got, man. Let's run through the docket real fast. We talked about the episode 214 review. Talked about getting back to being a creative. We talked about me fucking some wild shit these last couple of months. Talked about the presidential debate. We talked about Kendrick Lamar's rollout for his video. We talked about the horrible shooting that took place between officers and this crazy ass motherfucking citizen, Nicholas Brutcher. Talked about the Rick Ross getting his ass whipped out there in Canada. Talked about Diddy being dropped from his law firm, Jamie Foxx finally breaking his silence, and Bronny James being drafted by the motherfucking Lakers. Yeah. Great motherfucking episode if I do say so my motherfucking self. In that case, you know what time it is. DJ, drop that fucking beat, my nigga. You know, great ass episode 215. I want to thank you. Shout out to everybody that's tapped and joined the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all love and motherfucking support, man. You always know how I give it up, man. It's always love these ways. Never let them sidetrack with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And I'll holler at y'all niggas in this episode, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace. Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Very great motherfucking episode, man. I truly appreciate all y'all that tapped and joined the conversation. Before I get up out of here, I do want to say merch is coming very motherfucking soon. It's gonna be the second drop we ever dropped from this brand, Thin Line Between Jeans to Say podcast. The first drop was fucking phenomenal. I was very humbled and surprised by that many people that want to tap in and get some shirts and shit like that. We got a bunch of new shit coming. I got hats, I got hoodies, I got shirts, and I got sweatpants coming. All that shit will be dropping very motherfucking soon. I'm gonna be wearing it on the show and be wearing it at the motherfucking out and about so people can see it. The people can touch it and feel the quality and all that good shit. We got a lot of things shaking, man. But until then, I holler at y'all niggas when I holler at y'all, man. Make sure y'all tap in on all my socials, man. Peace.